Hi, my name's Connor Johnson, and my project is on sports as religion here at Syracuse University. Sports, like religion, brings people together, has centers where people worship, or hierophanies, sacred places. For Syracuse, that's the Carrier Dome. And it has important gift exchange here at Syracuse, just like anywhere else. A give and take between players and spectators. This is the Carrier Dome. It's a hierophany here at Syracuse University. It's where we play many of our sports games, and it's an integral part of our entire campus. Students come here to watch their favorite teams play, hang out with friends, escape from schoolwork, or just support their university. Without sports here at Syracuse University, students wouldn't feel as connected on campus in any of these buildings. I'm now going to interview some people who are students here at Syracuse just to see what they think about sports as it relates to them in their everyday lives. Do you have any big habits that you do before Syracuse games or anything? Any kind of rituals?
I usually go to my friend's house and we do some sort of pre-gaming there. But usually there's a group of us, maybe 7 to 10, and then we head over to the Dome if it's a home game after. If it's not a home game, we just stay here and watch it on the TV.
Do you feel like going to games makes you a little more connected to the people around you here at Syracuse?
When you're at the game, especially if they're winning, everyone around you is kind of happy and everyone's talking to each other and you meet new people. So I guess when you're at the game, you definitely feel more connected to strangers around you than if you're just walking around campus.
I don't know, do you have any kind of habits before games, before you do any kind of ritualistic superstition kind of things?
I think the most superstition that follows me whenever I play sport or follow sport, watch sport is either wearing the same uniform for a player. For instance, for March Madness, I didn't wear my Carmelo Anthony jersey, which I usually do, and we won our first game, so I decided not to for our second. And that's a big thing for me, and I feel that way for a lot of people. In terms of before going to the game or seeing a game, I think definitely drinking is a habit that a lot of people associate with before going to the Dome or watching it on the TV. The Dome's a great atmosphere. Certainly having 30,000 plus people in attendance and setting NCAA records is something that no other college experience can give you, and it's certainly a special place.
Do you feel that the student body is more connected because of sports?
I agree totally. Definitely, you have the Duke game, for example, where people are camping out. It's a huge social media thing. You have people posting Instagram photos, tweeting about it. You have national sport coverage people like ESPN, putting up 10, 15 seconds devoted to saying, oh, look at the hype to this game. It's a huge build-up, and that build-up definitely brings the school closer. No matter if it's a win or a loss, people are going to be there. People are going to talk about it. People are going to feel connected through it.
Do you think you bleed orange at all?
I think most students here definitely do. I feel like I'm one of them. Just looking through my collection of shirts, you see 7 or 8 shirts dedicated to Syracuse Orange Athletics, and I think that speaks to itself.
Do you have any kind of big rituals that you do before games or anything?
Not really. I mean, I wouldn't say that I was a very superstitious person with really anything, and so that doesn't really apply to sports. I know some people have crazy rituals. One of my friends, she'll only eat orange things on game days. Sometimes, during games, if I notice that, while I'm, doing something, they hit all their free throws or whatever, I'll, get really randomly superstitious in the middle of the game, but not before.
As a member of Citrus Sports TV, what do you see any kind of big impact that sports has on the student body?
Yeah, I think the student body is extraordinarily passionate about sports, and you can see it especially during basketball games like the Duke game. People who don't know anything about sports all knew about that game, all wanted to be there, all knew it was a big deal. I think sports really prove as a rallying point for students. It's something that all of us can equate to and understand, and everyone has, no matter what else is going on, everyone has that in common on that day at that moment.
Do you think through sports people are able to come together as a community? Do you think it builds unity of any sort?
I do. I think that sports provides something that we all have in common. almost a common goal, a common purpose. No matter what else we may agree or disagree on, we all want Syracuse to win. And so we can all enjoy that moment together, or partake in the disappointment together. It's something that we all share. And even with the outside community, it's something that connects students from all over the country to the people they live around. This whole city is so passionate about Syracuse athletics that it's something that allows the student body to be able to relate to the community.
Without sports, there would not be such a strong sense of community here at Syracuse University, and support for the school as a whole would drop. Sports and religion alike create unity in people. And as the three people who I just interviewed have shown, there's definitely a religious aspect to sports here at Syracuse.